Okay, but today I'm gonna be talking about the memorable instances of my different love lives.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Most of these aren't actual relationships and they're just like situationships, but you know, a girl can reminisce over situationships, okay? Okay, so obviously, first one is in high school, okay? High school, sweetheart, oh my gosh, okay. High school, I just think about it. I used to be such a different person in high school. We all have our little high school crushes, okay? I have my little high school crush. And let me tell you something kind of crazy, okay? I had a best friend back then, and I told her that I liked this guy, and like a month later, she told me like she kissed him. I was like, are we serious right now? Like, but honestly, I think everyone in high school is like not fully matured yet, so they don't really know what they're doing themselves, so it's fine. Okay, so basically, I made my move on this guy. Like, call me the man in the relationship, or what am I talking about? I always make the first move. Can men please make the first move to me? Why am I always the one that's making the first move? Huh? Please. Okay. Anyways, so I was in English class, and I was like, hey, wanna like, are you struggling with English? Let me help you. I'm really good at English. I'll help you get A star. And he was like, sure. And I was like, yeah, come over to my house and I'll help you out with English like next week. And he was like, yeah, I will. So it comes the next week, okay? He comes over to my house, we do some English, and then after that we go down to the gym, do some gym, and then nothing happened then. Just, that's it. We did English and then nothing happened. Basically, after that, we didn't talk as much. It was just like a one-time thing because he was like part of the popular people in school. I was part of like
kind of the loser group in school.
Talk in school that much. But then it was my birthday party, and basically my friends threw me like a secret surprise birthday party. I didn't know this, by the way, but they apparently invited him to the secret birthday party, and I went to the birthday party. I thought it was gonna be a friend hangout, but when I went to the friend hangout, they were like, surprise! And it was like all of my friends plus him. I low-key started crying because I just came back from climbing and I looked mad chopped. Like, during the party, we were hanging out in a group, and then me and him went into the bathroom. Nothing happened in the bathroom, by the way. We were just in the bathroom and we were just talking. But you know, you could feel the tension. It was like there. But nothing happened. Nothing happened. This is when things started to escalate a bit after the birthday party. I asked him to come over to my house again. And then obviously we're doing English again. Oh my gosh! Bro, if my parents know this, oh my gosh, my mom is probably watching this right now and going like,
I thought you were practicing English with this guy.
okay, things did not go as planned. We weren't practicing English together. We were doing something else. But not like, I'm a virgin, not that. Okay, we weren't doing that. But we were like... Okay, anyways, moving on. This is more about the storyline and how things ended rather than all that. You know, things escalated. We both liked each other, so we were like, yay! And then, basically back then in high school, I was like this really controlling, like crazy little girl. I was like, if I like a man, this man cannot talk to any other girls but me. Which is so bad because I'm basically like putting this man in a chokehold and being like, don't talk to any other woman. Like, that's just unfair to the man. I would get so mad when he was like snapping other girls or like just like talking to other girls, and I was like, unfollow all the girls that you're following on Instagram and unadd people on Snapchat. Okay, not all of the girls, but I told him to unfollow some of the girls that he was following because he was following like a lot of girls. Like a lot. So I was like, okay, can you please unfollow a few of these people? So I asked him to unfollow them, and also I asked him if he could like stop Snapchatting so many girls. And we started going to like church together as well, like every Saturday. But then things were going good, but then as the type of high schooler I was low-key like, I think I was more into like the chase during high school. Like I was like, I wanted men that didn't want me back, which is why like I wanted him in the first place. I know it's so bad, but that was me in high school, okay? I'm changed now, I think. I got him, after I knew he liked me back, I was low-key like, it's done now. The last breaking point for me was when he like cried in front of me. To see a man cry in front of me in high school, I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much for me to handle. By the way, this was like in the middle of my IB, so I was like still doing IB. But I got the ick, okay, in high school, okay? Now if a man cried in front of me, I would be like, okay, like, let me deal with it as a mature person and not be like, ew, I got the ick. Like, that's so high school coded, guys. And then things faded. We stopped talking to each other. But he was a nice guy overall. He was very genuine. It just didn't work out, you know? Okay. Next guy is a guy I met in uni. Not in uni, but like in the climbing gym when I came to London. Basically, I was climbing by myself that day, and then this guy came up to me and he was like, hey, like, aren't you from Singapore? And I was like, who are you? Don't know who you are. Like, where are you from? And then apparently he was also from Singapore, and he like recognized me from Singapore because the climbing community in Singapore was quite small. And by the way, this guy was very good looking. He was very good looking. So, I was, oh my gosh, no way. And by the way, this man was one of the first men that made the first move. Okay? So I was like, wait, he made the first move to me. Like, yay, this is great. So we start talking, but the thing is, this little like relationship escalated so quickly. It wasn't like it escalated so fast. We met like twice, and then I had to go back to Korea, so we only had like 2 times to meet each other. But after the 2 times we met with each other, we were just texting because we were like long distance. He was in UK and I was in London. But things escalated pretty quickly. Like, we knew that we liked each other, so we were like flirting, like freaky flirting back and forth throughout the distance that we had. It was kind of crazy. I'm not going to go into detail over that because that's not necessary. But basically, let me talk to you about all the red flags, okay? First of all, during Valentine's Day, you know how usually a man during Valentine's Day should provide you with like flowers or a little date? This man didn't do anything. He went, happy Valentine's Day, and that was it. Saw all the other girls going out with their boyfriends, you know, hanging out with them during Valentine's Day. I was like, wait, why are you not taking me out? Hello, this is meant to be our special day, February 14th. But it's okay. I was like, maybe, and then I told him, I was like, hey, I don't like how you didn't take me out during Valentine's Day. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'll do better next time. And ladies and gentlemen, okay, most of the time when a man says he's gonna do it next time, he won't. I mean, obviously there's gonna be men who do, but most of the time, they won't, okay? Learn it the hard way. But at that point, I was like, yeah, sure, it's fine. Just don't repeat this mistake again. And then, it's fine. We stayed on good terms. We were having fun with each other. We liked each other a lot. And then came rolling around his birthday, okay? I gave him a very heartfelt birthday present. Of everything that he liked, I really put a lot of thought into this birthday present, okay? And mind you, I also gave him Valentine's Day present, okay? He didn't do anything. On his birthday, I was like, happy birthday, and then I gave him a lot of stuff. No, wait, it wasn't on his birthday. It was like a week before his birthday because I had to fly back to Korea again. So I gave his birthday present in advance for him. I really put my heart and soul into the birthday present because I wanted to show him how much I cared about him, okay? We parted ways after. He was in the UK and then I was in Korea once again. And mind you, by this time we already talked for like 4 or 5 months. And then on my birthday, he didn't wish me. I was like, this is so weird. I was like, maybe it's because of the time difference, okay? Because the time difference is like really, really big between UK and Korea. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a time difference, it's fine. And then it reaches nighttime. And I was like, surely he's awake. And I posted on my story as well of my friends wishing me happy birthday. And he liked the story, but didn't text me happy birthday. I'm sorry, what? Like, so you know it's my birthday. You like the story of my friends wishing me happy birthday. And you're not gonna wish me happy birthday? I gave you a heartfelt birthday present 1 week in advance because I knew I was going to leave. And you're just not gonna wish me, you're not even gonna try and text me happy birthday? And then I ended things. That was my last straw. Okay, obviously there were more red flags in between, but that was my last straw for me. I was like, okay, that's it.